Do you want to buy a home but owe back taxes to the IRS? Before you apply for that mortgage, there are a few things you absolutely need to know. In this video, I'll explain whether you can buy a house if you owe taxes, how lenders handle IRS debt, and the smart moves you can make to improve your chances of getting approved. I'm Brad Paladini, a tax attorney who's helped countless clients resolve tax debts so they can qualify for mortgages and finally get into their dream homes. Can you buy a house if you owe back taxes? The short answer is yes, it's possible, but it's also complicated. You can generally buy a house if you owe taxes, but mortgage lenders are going to look closely at your tax situation. Most lenders require that your taxes will be paid or that you're on an official IRS payment plan before they would approve a loan. If you ignore your tax debt, it can prevent you from getting approved for a loan. How do lenders check for tax debt? Well, they may access your IRS records and check for unpaid balances. They may also do a public record search, which would show any tax liens that are out there on you. Some lenders also directly ask you about back taxes on the mortgage application. And depending on the type of loan that you are trying to qualify for, whether it be a conventional loan, FHA, or something else, they all have slightly different rules, but they all care about tax compliance. So if you're on an IRS installment agreement and you're current on payments, many lenders will approve your loan, provided that the IRS has not filed a tax lien yet. So if you owe back taxes and you're able to get a loan approved prior to the IRS, most lenders are going to want documentation of the payment plan. And they're also going to factor in the IRS monthly payment into your debt to income ratio. If you've defaulted on a payment plan, it's going to be more difficult to qualify for a loan. What happens if you have a federal tax lien? Well, federal tax liens are public records and are almost certainly going to impact mortgage approval. So once the lien is out there, you're typically going to need to pay off that loan, or it is also possible to get the IRS to subordinate the lien, which lets the mortgage lender have first claim on the house. But that's very difficult to do, and you'd have to prove to the IRS somehow that it's in their best interest to allow you to do that. And that's a pretty rare circumstance. So if you have tax debt and you are looking to get a mortgage approved, you want to act fast. You want to get on a payment plan as soon as possible. You want to do it before the IRS files a lien, and you want to make sure that you are negotiating an agreement with the IRS where they will not file a lien against you. The mortgage company is almost certainly going to ask for a copy of that approved payment plan, and they may also ask for proof that the payments are being made. So it's really important that you stay current on all IRS payments and that you don't miss any deadlines. You want to communicate honestly with your lender. Hiding tax debt can backfire. You don't want to be filling out a fraudulent loan application and causing more trouble than you're already in. If this video is helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tax tips to save you money and stress. And if you owe taxes and want to buy a house, book a consultation with my office. We'll help you clean up your tax situation and improve your chances of getting approved.